No matter how much suffering you went through, you never wanted to let go of those memories. Nobody likes being alone that much. I don't go out of my way to make friends, that's all. It just leads to disappointment. Even chance meetings are the result of karma. Things in life are fated by our previous lives. Silence, I discover, is something you can actually hear. People die all the time. Life is a lot more fragile than we think, so you should treat others in a way that leaves no regrets. As we go through life, we gradually discover who we are, but the more we discover, the more we lose ourselves. Whenever I look at the ocean, I always want to talk to people, but when I'm talking to people, I always want to look at the ocean. It's like Tolstoy said, happiness is an allegory, unhappiness a story. What I think is this: you should give up looking for lost cats and start searching for the other half of your shadow. Remove everything pointless from an imperfect life, and it would lose even its imperfection. A certain type of perfection can only be realized through the limitless accumulation of the imperfect. Sometimes your joy is the source of your smile, but sometimes your smile can be the source of your joy. Walk as if you were kissing the earth with your feet. People have a hard time letting go of their suffering. Out of a fear of the unknown, they prefer suffering that is familiar. Dreams come from the past, not the future. Dreams shouldn't control you. You should control them. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. No matter how far you travel, you can never get away from yourself. Life is not like water. Things in life don't necessarily flow over the shortest possible route. I never trust people with no appetite. It's like they're always holding something back on you. I have to get stronger, like a stray crow. You can never put it back together like it was. People are drawn deeper into tragedy, not by their defects, but by their virtues. What seems threatening is just the echo of the fear in my own heart. The longer I've lived, the more I've lost what's inside me and ended up empty. Sometimes fate is like a small sandstorm that keeps changing directions. No one who is good can ever be ugly. A little nonsense now and then is relished by the wisest of men. Whatever it is you're seeking won't come in the form you're expecting. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. But one thing is certain. When you come out of the storm, you won't be the same person who walked into it. That is what this storm is all about. You can hide memories, but you can't erase the history that produced them. We have more possibilities available in each moment than we realize. Say it before you run out of time. Say it before it's too late. Say what you're feeling. Sometimes it's not the people who change, it's the mask that falls off. If I have left a wound inside you, it is not just your wound, but mine as well. Closing your eyes isn't going to change anything. Nothing is going to disappear just because you can't see it. If you think of someone long enough, you're sure to meet them again. People's memories are the fuel they burn to stay alive. I can bear any pain as long as it has meaning. Two people can sleep in the same bed and still be alone when they close their eyes. Chance encounters are what keep us going. People leave strange little memories of themselves behind when they die. Loneliness becomes an acid that eats away at you. Everyone may be ordinary, but they're not normal. If a person has few friends, it means that his inner world is too complicated. Music brings a warm glow to my vision, thawing mind and muscle from their endless wintering. Whiskey, like a beautiful woman, demands appreciation. You gaze first, then it's time to drink. There's no such thing as perfect writing, just like there's no such thing as perfect despair. Move from reason that observes to reason that acts. The light of morning decomposes everything. In the midst of life, everything revolves around death. Even if we could turn back, we'd probably never end up back where we started. What we call the present is given shape by an accumulation of the past. What we seek is some kind of compensation for what we put up with. What happens when people open their hearts? They get better. Taking crazy things seriously is a serious waste of time. Listen up. There's no war that will end all wars. Most everything you think you know about me is nothing more than memories. Memories warm you up from the inside, but they also tear you apart. If you only read the books that everyone else is reading, you can only think what everyone else is thinking. Despite your best efforts, people are going to be hurt when it's time for them to be hurt. Spend your money on the things that money can buy. Spend your time on the things that money can't buy. The most important thing we learn in school is that the most important things can't be learned in school. Fact may not be truth, and truth may not be factual. The human heart is like a night bird, silently waiting for something, and when the time comes, it flies straight toward it.